Hello everybody. I'm gonna make a short update of what I'm doing at the moment, and then at the same time do a little tour around the workshop and working area. Over here, I just get out of the picture. Over here I have Marlene that I'm trying to get a grip on. I'm not that good with that machine at the moment. I hope to get better. Down here I have found some stainless steel pipes that are gonna be used for in front of the boat, and also as a in the back as a tagger, or what you call it, instrument tray, to carry the instrument that will be radar and also the windmill. And here that is a mold up of that coming in the back of the boat. It's at this point I'm actually still at the design stadium. I have an idea how I want it to look, and now I'm just finding out how the cut angle is gonna be. At this point, or this point in both sides, the line for the mainsail is going to be fitted, and I make it as a two system, so that in this side I'm going to take the top panels, and in the other side I'm going to take the bottom panels. In that way I can make a twist in the mainsail. And here the two pipes, that is from the front of the boat. I'd actually find them at the scrapyard some years ago, and yesterday I was getting a little nervous if I had enough, but it seems like it's gonna fit. And this part here is the top of my fridge, which is in the boat, and up in the back here. It's actually not my project. I have some scouts friends, and those scouts who have, they are between 18 and 25 years old. They have to do or some of the point that they can do is making a larger wooden project. So two of them are making, one is making a canoe and another making a kayak. So that is, they have somehow invaded my workshop, but it's nice having them in the workshop. It's funny, not always, nice not always to be alone. And these, that is some larch that I have been cutting on my lumber mill some years ago, and that is for the table and the front of the mattresses and so. Oh, yeah, look what I found! My dinghy, also in process. Actually, it started one of the first years when I couldn't work on the boat because it was too cold and stuff like that. Then I was doing that as a waste time project, so that actually I didn't waste the time. So, and here, this is a kitchen table, and it's gonna go through the planner, and then gonna be given a two system of oil, so it's gonna get something that go right into the wood and some that give it a little harder surface. And here up, I'm starting to preparing the next mast, and this is the battens. So every time I have 10 minutes, I make one or two of those. Or actually, it's take a little more than 10 minutes, but then I have a little spare time. Then I'm working on those, so that I don't have to stand more days in a row making that. Yeah. Then out here I have three sheet plywood plates, and it's actually where I'm gonna stand and weld the two big pieces in stainless steel, because it's too dangerous to do it in the workshop because of all the wooden dust. So that's gonna be there, and it's prepared so I could make a roof of some plastic foil, but I'm not sure I'm gonna do that. Oops. And in here the engine is waiting to be installed, and that is a 4-cylinder Mercedes engine. It have 72 horsepower, and I'm gonna fit a hydraulic pump on it. So in the propeller in the water, I'm gonna have maybe 56 horsepower, but it's enough for the boat. It's designed for 36 horsepower. And here I have one of the rudder attachment. Oops, it's coming down here. And here's the part going on the rudder. And this here is the exhaust manifold I've also been welding, and here I have a part of my wind van. It's not that far yet with that one. And down here on top, that is going into the top of the boat. It's nonsense. It's going to go on the top of the mast, and all the line are going to all the holes that have been drilled there, so you can get the sails up. Oh, and heat exchanger, stuff like that. So usually doing my welding in here, and for most of the stuff I'm using that Mechatronic welder there. It can do TIG and it can also do stick welding. So and it can both 220 volt and 380 volts. So it's nice. I'm consider fitted into the boat so I can have it with me. I'm very happy with it. But it's an old one and it was not that expensive. Expensive enough, but it's okay. So, and here's the mast. And it have been giving 5 layers of epoxy, and on the side and on the top, but as it is, it's not on the bottom. So now I have to turn it around, and then I'm also gonna give it actually on the side and on the top again. So in this particular area here, it's actually gonna get 10 layers of epoxy, and here and up here it's only gonna get 5, but it's okay. Then this is the side of the mast. So when I'm finished with the epoxy, I'm gonna give it 5 layers of 2-component polyurethane white color, and it's so that the batten is going up and down on the mast, and if it's just like this, I cannot see when I get through the get to the epoxy, or if I make it with some varnish that I can look through, then I cannot see when I'm actually through, but I can see it with the white color. And then because then the back here is more it's more black, actually not black, but I can better see it when I get through the color, and then I can get up, work on the mast and give it some new paint. It's very time consuming making a mast like this. So when the mast was finished and ready for paint, I have been using 9 months working on that mast. So it's not something I want to do every second year, because then I have to have 2 masts on the boat, so then I can do nothing but mast. So I can just go up here, wobbler, and this is the top, and that was where the stainless steel thing come through. And here's cable for, this one is for lightning conductor, and then there's antenna and the wind measurement, and on this one that is for light. That will be engine and anchor light, and then also some deck lights. And then this one is actually just one put through that, so I can pull a new cable through, but somehow it gets glue into the mast, so I cannot move it. So I have to figure something else out if I'm losing a cable. But I think I have to cry about it when I get to that point. So another thing. This working station here, this is 1 meter between the station, and I have made a drawing in 1 to 5, and so the drawing for this mast was like 3 meters 80 centimeters, 3 meters and 80 centimeters, and so that I could just measuring on it. And as you can see here, it's the wall thickness here on this point is 4 centimeters and 3 millimeters. And I'm sorry for you working in inches, but it's a little less than 2 inches. And that is on station 10. And here, here we have station 9 and station 8, and you can see here it's 50 millimeters, and that is actually 2 inches. And here it's 4.7 centimeters, and so on. And there where the wall is thickest, it's 3 inches or 7.5 centimeters, and it's hollow from, let me see, 3, 4. Actually, on this point here, which is 3.5 meters from the bottom, it stopped being massive and getting hollow, and over like a meter, it's getting out. So you have the wall thickness. So it will be around here that we have 3 inches of wall thickness. But there's quite a way from top to the bottom.
This was the first half of film number 5. The second one is being posted as fast as I have it ready for it. If you're watching on YouTube, visit my blog, and I hope you enjoy the film. And thank you for watching.